Prodigal Steve returns to the darkest dungeon. How's it going, everybody? Last week we headed to the ruins, right? Yeah, we missed out on another secret door. It was not as exciting as it could have been, I suppose. This week, though, we are heading to the Warrens. We're taking the A-Team out on their last level 3 boss fight before they hit resolve level 5. And I'm of two minds about that. I'm a little nervous, not because of the unstable flesh necessarily. I think that is actually going to be fairly straightforward. But we'll have enough level 5 characters then that we could get wolves at the door. I am terrified of having to go through wolves at the door again. But that's a bridge we'll cross when we get to it, I suppose. We're running bleed skill up and damage up here on Foliat, because I think, if I remember right, damage over time is really, really effective against the flesh. We're going full dodge here on Pippery. Ironically, we would actually love the spiked collar here for this this mission. Standard stuff here on Mandeville and Lucy as well, just healing skills and blight up there. So let's go ahead and provision, and I'm gonna go a little overboard maybe on some of this stuff. Do we really want 6 shovels? I mean, kind of. I think we could get by with 16 torches, but I'll take a couple extras just to be safe. And we'll take all the food that they've got. I think this is probably excessive, but I'd rather be safe than sorry.
I could not store such a prodigious amount of offal, nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnameable things from outer spheres. When excavations beneath the manor broke through into an ancient network of aqueducts and tunnels, I knew I had found a solution to the problem of disposal.
It's not really a solution.
The thing is more terrible than I can describe.
Oh, okay.
Jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
So this is like actually horrendous, and I hate it a lot, but it's oh, okay. Never mind, we might actually just be fine. Okay. Well then. That makes life a lot simpler. Alright, I think we go back to the starting room, go this way, through the room battle with treasure, and then this way to the boss. We'll camp here if we need to, do the boss, and then if we're feeling up to it, we can do the room battle with treasure afterwards. Yeah, this seems sensible. Oh, come on, no. Why, though?
A powerful blow.
This is terrible. Alright, 5 damage, so you will die. Yeah, you'll take 5 damage when you come off of stun, and then on your next turn you'll take another 5, so you are deceased. You are also deceased, thankfully. And can we get another stun here? Yes, fantastic. Okay. They're probably going to go twice in a row, though, because they just came off surprise. They didn't. This is a little surprising to me. What do you have? You have 40% stun resist? Oh, I should have upgraded this skill. Okay, well, that sucks, but I guess it's gonna have to be fine.
Their formation is broken.
The thought process was that we could use Hound's Harry to, bleed all 4 parts of the flesh.
Push on to the task's end.
Alright, well, we'll take all of this. I'm glad to have another recovery charm, honestly. Yeah, I should have thought about that. I thought, honestly, that this skill, like, these 2 skills were swapped. And I have no idea why I thought that, but here we are.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
You know, in retrospect, we should have just gone this way, because it would have meant only 1 battle instead of 2 before this room battle. I'm not interested in that, actually. So let's just move along here. Alright, we gotta get rid of the Madman, of course, and the Swine Spawn as well. Start out with the Blight, as is typical. This guy, you gotta figure he's going down to Iron Swan, or the Blight. Yeah, I kind of figured that. He has pretty heavily reduced accuracy. I guess not heavily, but he does have reduced accuracy thanks to the Overture box. Excuse me? I guess we stun one of them. I cannot believe that we missed both of these units. That is horrible. I hate this. How did you hit our Houndmaster? This is preposterous. And of course you're gonna stress everybody. If our freaking Hellion, Foliot, if you would have just done your job.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
I knew it. I knew we were gonna get a disease. Alright, get rid of you. So now you're both dead to the damage over time. So we start focusing these 2 in the front. Alright, you're actually dead now to your Blight next turn. Alright, this is still manageable, but I'm a little displeased with the series of events. Dead.
Slowly,
And dead.
this is how a life is taken.
Of course you get your action before any of us do.
A death by inches.
Oh man, that stress is really stacking up.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, you eat this food. That shouldn't matter. I think we say no to the heirlooms, but we take gold on this one.
The light, the promise of safety.
So we have one more battle here, and then we can camp. This might not be so bad, if I remember right. We're gonna focus this guy back here. Stack up some DOT. Oh, that 14 damage, though, is rough. Especially because it comes with a stun. 5 to 8 or 7 to 13. How much bleed do you do? 3 points for 3 rounds? Yeah, why not? Alright, heal our Hellion, please. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Quite pleased with how that worked. 10, 15. Alright, so he's taking 17 damage per turn. just from DOT. Like, turns out this party is really, really good at damage over time. I think we just do a party heal here as opposed to trying to stun the corpse eater. Okay, you are now dead to your damage over time. So let's shift our attention here to the corpse eater. Is everybody at full health, actually? Yes. Alright, well, we might as well try for the stun, then. Pretty much figured they were going to resist, because she does have a stun skill reduction, and also it has, like, 70% resist to begin with. So... more or less saw that one coming. Okay. Got through that battle, no problem. That is a lot of portraits. Again, unfortunately, we're not going to be doing anything with those. I am going to open this chest. Yeah, I was going to say, perhaps against my better judgment. Well, we can get rid of the jade in place of the emerald. Because a rare trinket, if we were to sell it, would be worth well more than 250 gold. So, that's fine. Alright, now, I do want to get rid of... Mandeville's disease, and also
wealth beyond measure.
Reduce some of Lucy's stress before we do the boss fight. So we are gonna camp here coming up. I'm not gonna risk any more stress or damage on her, because right now we're in a great spot HP wise. We just need to deal with the stress.
The match is struck.
Which is probably manageable, since it's really only on one character. We can actually use a bandage on that.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Yeah, we actually aren't going to need that shovel, so we can take the onyx. And then just leave the food since we don't need it. I really didn't need to burn a torch there, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and camp.
A spark without
We'll feast.
Is a goal without hope.
Alright, you don't have the thing that prevents nighttime ambush. I'm going to be real displeased if she can't cure her own disease. Oh, she can't. She has a skill that lets her do it, but we don't have it. That's so bad. Okay, well, let's get rid of some of this stress. What, she's at 40? Self only. Okay, well, I guess we do that. And then who's gonna need to be healed the most? Probably our Hellion. Since we don't have any other way to get her stressed down. Well, I mean, I guess Yeah, we could do this. Oh, but that doesn't affect her. Okay. Well, never mind then. I guess we should do that. Cure that stress up, and then we'll rest.
In Radiance,
Okay.
we find victory.
Well, that was bungled a little bit. And that's, entirely my fault. Excuse me? I think we leave that until after the boss fight. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, they only have one health bar. Okay. This is fine.
This horror must be
A lot of protect. But I do not care about that, because we're just going to stack up Blight and Bleed as much as we can. Yes, excellent. Okay. This should be...
mortality in a single strike.
Ooh, I hate that.
Ringing ears.
How are you critting so often?
The end approaches.
Okay, well, heal yourself to start with. They're putting out so much damage. You really just need to stack up the damage over time. Oh, and Blight too? Alright, you gotta go. Yeesh. Alright, so you might actually... I probably should have done Blight there and had her use Anti-Venom, now that I think about it. Man, this thing does a lot more damage than I expected. Okay. I like that that passed. I don't know why it did, but I appreciate it greatly. Can you stop hitting my Vestal, though, please? Ooh.
Devastating blow.
Just actually 16 damage. That's fantastic. Alright, down to 54 HP. Okay, never mind. Up to 62. Can you not? Alright, you need Anti-Venom desperately. I guess just start party healing. Because, like, everybody basically needs HP. 14 damage plus bleed. A lot of these hearts. Yeah, I hate it. I hate the healing. Seven damage plus a bleed.
A decisive pummeling.
Yeah, just keep party healing, I guess. I'm suddenly much less inclined to go do that last room battle, for what should be obvious reasons. Okay, that's a stun. Please no. Alright, we just have the one heart this time, but actually this might just die? Even with the 6 damage that it just healed? Like, it might just have enough DOT here. Yep, there we go.
Death as it was in life.
Okie doke. Fair enough. Definitely want the journal
This
page.
expedition at least promises success.
There we go. Hewell, dear friend, exemplary warrior, survivor of the King's Wars, and many stories in these halls, met an ignoble end. We were weary. Hewell and I, as we searched for sanctuary, weariness, it appears, has a murderous streak. It blinded him to the mechanism that tripped the spikes, which eviscerated him. I held him as his essence slipped away, another giant fallen in our mad pursuit. I am alone now, weary, but unbowed, I press on. Okay, well, I do want to try for this treasure room. I think we'll be okay. We can always just retreat and end the mission. There we go. Easy enough. It feels just a little weird to not use all these supplies. Okay. Well, let's get started here. This is not really the battle that I was looking for that exact reason. I hate blanket fire. I also hate whatever this thing is about to do. Yeah, slice and dice is terrible. Like, any enemy that can bleed us is terrible in my book. Like, we should be the only ones bleeding anybody. It's only fair that way. You've got to go.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
You... yeah, actually, just enough damage to kill you. Fantastic.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, let's do some damage over time to this thing as well. No reason to not just stack up the bleed. And, you know, here in a minute, the blight as well. Because he's certainly going to try and stack up the bleed on us. Alright, get that taken care of. When we get back to the hamlet, we're for sure going to need to take care of Mandeville's disease. Like, as soon as humanly possible.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
We could take the jade. We don't need any more portraits than that. Excuse me?
The darkness
Meant
holds
to
much worse
snuff
than
the
mere
torch?
trickery and boogeymen.
I don't really want either of those. Alright, let's move along here. Yeah, go ahead and eat. That's not a problem. We have food, at least for now. We have shovels, at least for now. I'm just kind of hoping to scout the secret door, basically. It's probably unlikely that we accomplish that, but... That's a curio. This room should just be empty. Dude, want to keep going here? I think we just head back, honestly. Found everything that we're gonna find in this mission, I think. I'm like genuinely concerned about the next round of bosses, though. That is really good, and that is acceptable. Okay, let's head back to town.
A finely crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed.
My heart actually just almost stopped. I saw the scroll pop up for a town event, and I swore that it was going to be wolves at the door. Well, I think we give the free weapon upgrade to Foliot, I guess. Why am I at the guild? There we go. Yeah, because she is our primary damage dealer. Okay. How's everybody looking stress-wise? Lucy could stand to go to the... go get some stress relief. So we might as well do that. She could pray. Let's head to the sanitarium real quick for Mandeville, who definitely needs Red Plague taken care of. Anything else? I think we're fine now. Alright, we unequipped trinkets, sorted them. What do we got on the stagecoach here? A Vestal with, like, some bad quirks. But decent skills? That's tempting. Because we're going to need another low-level Vestal here. I want to get Murdak and... maybe Gwiernan to... yeah. Alright. I don't know. We got some roster stuff that we need to worry about. But we're down to just a handful of bosses left. And actually, now that we'll have a level 5 party, we're going to want to send them on some level 5 missions. A, to get the trinkets that come with those missions, but also to get them leveled up for these bosses, because I'm not going to handle these bosses at level 5. We're going to send fully level 6, fully upgraded party members. But since we have some level 5s now, we can start doing short level 5 missions to get some gold, get a little bit more experience, and start improving their equipment and stuff. So that is going to be exciting here in the future. Instead of doing short level 1 missions all the time, we'll be doing some higher level missions, and that will inject a little bit more... what's the word I'm looking for? Uncertainty into the series. That'll be good. For now, that's gonna do it though. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. As always, feedback is welcome in the comments below, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.